Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Save Your Souls video. Today we're doing a quick kick review on a pair of Jordan 1 Retros. Specifically, these guys right here, the Jordan 1 Retros in the Gotta Shine colorway, or some people like to call them invisibility cloaks, some people like to call them chameleons, some people just go on and call them iridescents, but whatever you want to call them, these are those guys right here. And if you're not familiar with the Jordan 1 Retro silhouette just yet, here's a view of the shoes from the lateral side, here's a view from the medial side, here's a view from the front, here's a view from the back, and of course here's a view of the outsole. So let's not waste any more time and let's just go straight into the details with this particular shoe. So starting at the bottoms, you get a full-on translucent outsole from heel to toe. It still has that same Air Jordan 1 retro tread pattern, which has proven to be really good. I just don't know how well the traction pattern is going to be when done in a translucent outsole. I haven't tried that yet, but the rubber compound that they used is pretty sticky. Plus the fact that the Jordan 1s are pretty stable, like they are pretty level under there. So I'm pretty sure that these guys are still going to work really well. I mean, for me, the Jordan 1 Retros have one of the best tractions ever executed on a basketball shoe. So, and that's me just saying really how well they play after I played in them. So aside from the translucent outsole, you're also going to get some iridescent paint inside there to make it look iridescent as well when the light kind of hits it from different angles. These are going to go yellow though in times, so just keep that in mind. If that bothers you, this may not be a release for you. Now going up to the midsoles, you get a pure white midsole that goes wrapping all around the shoe. It's a pretty standard fare for all the Jordan 1 Retros. It's stitched to the material, which is pretty good, so sole separation is not really going to be a big problem if you own a pair of Jordan 1s, even if you keep them for a long period of time, just because that whole thing is stitched on there. So even if the glue loses its grip, it's still going to be attached onto that, and it's going to be easier to restore as well if you ever go down that route. Now, inside the midsole is encapsulated air, which gives you all of the cushion that you're going to get with Jordan 1s. In this particular pair though, I noticed a while ago, you're getting ortholite insoles. So I think the ortholites have become a standard fare for Jordan Retros. One thing that I'm going to point out though, since I pulled out the outsole anyway, is that these guys, even if they are retro OGs, Jordan 1 retro OGs, you don't get the Nike branding here on the insole. You're getting a Jumpman inside a cube. So, you know, it is what it is. So, because they used ortholite, immediately you're going to get more step-in comfort compared to all the other Jordan 1 Retros that have come out without ortholite. Now, that plus the encapsulated air inside should give you a pretty decent sort of ride, especially since most of us are going to be using this casually anyway. So, that's pretty much the midsole and the cushion setup. As far as the upper is concerned, a classic design of the Jordan 1s would be the use of several different leathers layered in on top of each other. These guys are no different. You get a different kind of leather on the black parts here lining the toe box, and here on the eye stays that you get here on the medial side as well. And of course the swoosh is done in that same black leather. The white part, or the white leather here on the middle panels, is the same sort of leather, only it's done in white. If you look at these leather bits closely, you're going to see that they have pores, and unfortunately they are pretty similar to all the other Jordan 1 Retros that have come out. They call this premium leather. It is a synthetic, but I'm saying unfortunately just because this is the kind of leather that creases a lot. So if creases aren't your thing, maybe this isn't a release for you. But if creases don't bother you like it doesn't bother me, then this would be a pretty nice pickup. Now, the only thing that makes this different from all the other OG Retros that have come out, aside from the translucent outsole over here, is the fact that they used iridescent leather on some of the panels, namely here on the toe box, here in the ankle area, and here on the back. Now, since this is an OG, you're not going to get a Jumpman here on the back. Your Wings logo is going to be as it was when the when the shoes first came out, like OG style, and of course you're going to get the Nike branding here on the tongue. You're also going to get that same Nike branding here on the bottom on the midfoot area. And I mentioned this already, but I'll just go through it again, just to kind of emphasize the point that in the insole, you're no longer going to get a Nike branding, but rather you're going to get the Jumpman inside a cube. Another thing that's kind of different from all the Jordan 1 Retro OGs that have come out, you're going to get aglets, metallic aglets. It is still plastic, but it's done in a metallic kind of way. Iridescent metallic aglets on the black shoelaces that come attached to the shoe when you make the purchase, and on the white extra shoelaces that come with the shoe, which is pretty standard for Jordan 1s. You always get a set of 2 laces to come with them. The tongue is still the same sort of tongue that you get with Jordan 1 Retros. They are done in nylon and they've got decent padding inside them. Nothing much different from what has already come out. Overall, a pretty clean and decent looking shoe. Not the best sort of leathers. Like if you look at the ads on Nike Plus, for example, they say premium leather. This isn't really as premium as they can go. For me, the benchmark for premium leather as far as Nike and Jordan is concerned is still that leather that they used on the white cements, the OG 88 white cements that came out way back in 2016. So that pretty much takes care of our review for the Jordan 1 Retros in the Gotta Shine colorway, or iridescence, or whatever you want to call them. Let me know what you guys think about this particular shoe. Is this a cop for you? Is it a drop for you? Why? Do you like what they're going with this? How much does this kind of align to the All-Star weekend for you? And as always, thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate you guys checking out the videos. Hope you like them. If you do like them, don't be shy to hit that thumbs up. If you love them, go ahead and subscribe, because we really love to give you more material. Just let us know what kind of material you want us to bring out there, and we'll work on giving those kinds of videos to you. So until next time, guys, thank you so much again, and I will see you in our next video.